Hey sharks, wondering why this Nana's so angry? Because she wants you to eat her cheesecake. Now this Nana, on the other hand, couldn't be a sweeter lady. My name's John Freewalt. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and I'm the owner of the dessert brand My Nana's Cheesecake. The world's best cheesecake. And here we do cheesecake completely different. We do it as a sundae, and people just love it. Here we are at our headquarters in Canton, Texas. It's just 1 hour outside of Dallas, at the world famous First Monday Trade Days. This place is huge. I'm talking about the grounds are the size of an amusement park. Every month, 5,000 to 6,000 retail stores set up here, and 200,000 to 400,000 people attend. You know what the best part is? They all come with a sweet tooth. For many years, I owned one of the most successful high-end Italian restaurants in Chicago. We served 10,000 patrons each month, including some pretty serious celebrities. To maintain status quo, I was working like 100 hours a week. My work-life balance was shot, to say the least, and my Nana, who was 91 years old at the time, was concerned, but very proud. Due to my work demands, I didn't get to see her that much, and she knew I was totally overwhelmed. One day she decided she was gonna give me a hand, and she dropped off a cheesecake. Surprised and confused, as I knew she knew we had an in-house bakery, in a nice tone I was like, "Grandma, what's this?" That evening I served My Nana's Cheesecake to the staff and a handful of customers. I noticed quite the verbal reaction, but I didn't think much of it at first because that was the reaction we got all the time at my restaurant. The response to My Nana's Cheesecake was overwhelming, to the point that it didn't take long for me to realize we had something much bigger here than just a dessert. A brand needed to be created. I asked Nana for the recipe so we can manufacture the cheesecakes in-house, but she refused. Nana, along with my mom, made these cheesecakes for my restaurant for many years. It became a cheesecake assembly line, so to speak, at their house. Nana and Mom never took a penny for an ingredient or for any of their effort. It was their way of giving back to their son, and honestly, I think they enjoyed being a part of something exciting and big. It gave these sweet little old ladies purpose and something to do. Nana lived 99 years. Mom wasn't quite so lucky. So while Nana and Mom have passed on, I'm determined through this brand and their wonderful cheesecake to have a little part of them live on forever. Hey sharks, welcome to My Nana's Cheesecake. I'm gonna show you where the magic happens. Here's the deal. My Nana is totally responsible for the world's best cheesecake. But the twist that I put on it is the vehicle that it rides in. I made it a sundae. This allows customers to hold it in their hand, walk, shop, etc., opposed to balancing a plate around. It also allows us to showcase the cheesecake itself by not mixing in any other distracting ingredients. You see, the magic's really in the cheesecake itself. We just complement that magic with a little bit of topping if you wish. Me, plain all day. Now we can add everybody's favorite basic flavors to this plain cheesecake sundae you're looking at now, like strawberry, cherry, blueberry, raspberry, mixed berry, caramel, and fudge. But we also have some pretty cool specialty flavors like bananas Foster, tiramisu, cannoli, strawberry jalapeno, maple bacon, chocolate hazelnut, salted caramel pretzel, and everybody's favorite, the turtle. Now I can already hear Mr. Wonderful asking, so what's to stop me from calling Sara Lee and buying all the cheesecake in China and stuffing it in a cup? And the answer is pretty simple. It's not about the cup. It's about the magic in my cup that you don't have. Okay, Sharks, this is where all the magic happens at My Nana's Cheesecake. But before we get into making some sundaes for you, I just wanted to explain one thing. While all of this looks wonderful, none of it's going to truly make sense until you actually taste it. 18 months ago, we came here and we watched people staring at our big signs, the world's best cheesecake, and coming up to us and saying, yeah. Everybody's got the world's greatest everything. I'm sure it's the world's best cheesecake. In their minds, their perception or their baseline for cheesecake could have been something from the grocery store in the frozen food section. So ultimately what we would do is say, come on, step on up, have a sample. They'd have the sample and the responses were crazy. So here's what we're gonna do. We've got a cup. We open up the magic drawer. We've got a scoop. Cheesecake goes in. Next, some magical cookie graham crackers. Lots of secrets to this, but it goes on top. Why? Because some of that works its way to the bottom, and our goal is for you to get a taste of this cheesecake in every bite, every ingredient. Next, what's this, you ask? This is Nana's secret sauce. So I'd have to kill you to tell you about that one. With that being said, this is your plain cheesecake. We just give you a spoon and you're done. I brought My Nana's Cheesecake right here to First Monday Trade Days in Canton, Texas 18 months ago. It was used as a testing ground. There's a massive captive audience here and the traction has been just amazing. We've sold thousands and thousands of cheesecake sundaes. The customers are going crazy for Nana's. The reviews are amazing. There's no question there's something here much bigger than just a dessert item. But the 3-day cap has got to get lifted and we must expand. I can see Nana's in monoline stores like Auntie Anne's Pretzels. I can see a location in Disney Springs, sporting arenas, airports, amusement parks, grocery stores, food trucks, even a spontaneous snack at Starbucks. The question is, where do we start? And who's with me? There's no question this must expand, and with your help, Sharks, we'll be swimming in cheesecake and cash. All right, Sharks, let's talk about cash. I'm seeking $500,000 for 20% of my company, but most importantly, I'm seeking your expertise and guidance in helping My Nana's Cheesecake become a national brand. I need your help to make this big.